All right, everybody, welcome back to Important Aim. I'm Important Aim. All right, today we have another shotgun, which I'm extremely excited about. We've got the Panzer Arms EGX500 Pullpup. This was a request by one of the subscribers. So again, I always tell you guys, if there's anything you want to see, let me know and I'll get it. Or I won't. This was only $318, probably about $350, something like that out the door. I don't remember, but it was extremely cheap. Therefore, I went ahead and got it. All right, we're clear. There's no mag in there. First and foremost, we got the owner's manual. There's just such great information in here. Folded up. Put this thing in my wallet really quickly. And then I'm just gonna carry that around everywhere I go, okay? Oh yeah, last video when I threw that thing and I made that face, that was very real. I broke the TV. All right, so it comes with a few different things. Spoiler alert, I like the shotgun a lot. I think this is for your QD or something. No, what is this? Don't know, some kind of spacer or something. Comes with a tool, 2 Allen wrenches. Comes with 2 magazines, which are great. More of those in a minute. Comes with your chokes. Looks like a half, a modified half, and then a full choke. Why is everything dropping, bro? First of all, it's a very good looking shotgun. Listen, it's taken me forever to get one of these magazine fed BullPup shotguns. There's a billion of them out there. Pricing worked a little bit in reverse this time. It was hard for me to comprehend these shotguns being this inexpensive, yet working. But, you know, that's part of the fun journey. It's finding things that are not, expensive, but work. And so far, this is one of them. So we probably got about 60 rounds through it, 70, not a whole bunch. I think they want 100 rounds for a break-in period. So we're not even fully in the break-in period. Had maybe one bobble. I think that was my fault. So there you go with reliability. Start off. Let's talk about a little bit about the features. So most of these controls are going to be ambidextrous. You got your safety on both sides. You got it on that side as well. Here we've got our mag release button. Okay, and then you've got your bolt release right there. On this side, your mag release is this big fat button. Took me a minute to get used to these controls. This cheek weld is actually adjustable right here. Butt pad is pretty solid. It's not the, the softest maybe rubber, but it actually does a pretty good job. You'll see, maybe you can tell in some of the footage from shooting, it seemed to be softer shooting than that the other Panzer Arms that we did, okay, the Benelli clone. One person I ran into the range, they picked this up. They really liked this grip. That kind of caught them off guard. They didn't expect to like this grip as much. This grip is very rubbery, which if you shoot, shotguns, especially if you start shooting slugs and buckshot, any of these shotguns that have a pistol grip on them, you can really start to feel that in the middle of your hand, just depending. So this nice rubber, I didn't feel any soreness in the hand, okay? Shoulder, obviously, is always going to be a different story. This charging handle, funny story about this charging handle. So when I first got it, I didn't really look at everything in the box. I just kind of threw it in a case and took it to the range. The charging handle was not in it. I just assumed it would be. You talk about the charging handle, obviously easily swappable to the left or right side. This button, you push it in and out. You pull it out for the lighter loads. You push it in for the heavier loads. Push it in for the heavier loads, pull it out for the whatever. You look it up. Either way, it's it's gas regulating. You can regulate it by pushing it in or out, okay? Which is a great feature because, the other similar shotguns, you would have to change out the piston. This eliminates that hassle. So you don't have to change out the piston. You just push this in again for your light loads, pull it out for heavy. Now, didn't get a chance to shoot any light load, okay? We're going to an indoor range. We can only shoot slugs. I didn't have any mild slugs, but I think that is an absolutely great feature. Markings on it. You can look and see if you like any of those or if you hate them. Got a nice rail up top. Nice solid rail. Got your T markings on there if you need them. They mentioned this, shell protector for the shell deflecting. If you care about that at all. Looks nice. Definitely works. I got a side rail as well. Both sides. Okay, and it came with this little foregrip on here. Now, moving on to these magazines. So this is the first Okay, no, it's not. It's the second mag fed shotgun. I don't have the very first one I had, which was my Spur 590 that we just made a mag fed. Did one of those conversion kits years and years and years ago. But these are actually very decent. I mean, the quality, they feel very nice. I will say, you know, when you're loading the shells into these, gotta be kind of particular. Once you learn how to, you know, load them in, it's pretty fine, but I had to make sure I was kind of just straight with it. I couldn't favor left or right at all, or it seemed like it wanted to get stuck. Okay? But I didn't really have any problems with the magazines. The other thing about these magazines, which, I mean, you tell me if it's a gimmick, you can slide the magazine on the side on these rails. I mean, does that look cool or something? Are you holding it like that? Could you? Yeah, sure you could. I'll probably never do that again. Well, how do we like it? Well, I liked it a lot. So in shooting it, the recoil was surprisingly mild. Was I just having a good day? Maybe. It's still, I mean, it's a slug. It's going to kick a little bit, but my shoulder, I didn't seem to have that abuse that I had with that Benelli clone. Controls were a little tricky. I'll be honest with you. Controls were a little tricky. It took me a little getting used to. You know, at first I did have that charger handle on the other side. Said, okay, do I want to try to run it AK? For my mag, you know, when I'm up here trying to drop the mag out, it just, my hand didn't want to cooperate. I'm just not used to that method of operation. Day 2, I got a little more comfortable with it and was able to run it pretty well. In fact, I even started using the bolt release, which is actually very convenient when I'm running left hand. Boom, you can smack that down and just keep going. So I really did like that. I mean, buttery smooth when I'm racking this back. It is super surprising. You know what? It's smoother than, well, let's not even speculate. Let's see. About the same, just as smooth as the Benelli clone there. Let me just, matter of fact, yeah, I wanted to make sure that I didn't have anything with a brace up there, and of course I didn't, because I got rid of all my braces. Every last one of them. Overall, this is going to be the baseline. We're going to do more of these. Obviously, we want to compare. We want to put this through a little bit more of its paces. One other thing that came in the box, I almost forgot. It's like a barrel shroud or something, you know? I just shot it without it. Didn't seem to make a difference. So, yeah. Almost forgot it. Came with these flip-up sights as well. They're not any kind of name brand. You know, it's not Magpul, I don't think. I'm not sure who manufactures these. Let's see if they got any markings on them. I didn't put them on. I was actually using the HRD1 during shooting. I'm going to do an update video on that probably right after this. Yeah, so no markings on them, but they look like M-Bus sights kind of, but, you know, obviously not them. I don't know who makes them, but they come with it as well. So you do get flip-up sights. Panzer Arms EGX500. Important to aim jersey, no big deal. We're shooting these. You better have your feet set. You better put that back foot down, dog. Look at the aftermath. That's why I love shotgun. Don't get hit with one of those. Overall, again, great gun. We're going to compare it to some different ones once we decide to get them. If there is anyone that you want to see, please let me know. I do want to show you one thing. Look at that. Little wear and tear. Okay. Little wear and tear. And we're seeing that already after about 60 rounds. That's important. No pun intended. I want you to know about that. Do I care? Not, I mean, I couldn't tell you how much I don't care. But it's there. Some of you will. Not much else to say about it now, but this will be our baseline. So let's let this be the baseline. Everything else we will compare to it. Yeah. So I gotta say again in this video, I mean, for the amount of subscribers that this channel has, it's just a lot of engagement. And I couldn't thank you guys enough. Please continue to comment, shoot those questions, whatever you want to say, man. Let's just let this be the forum for 2A. As always, I sincerely appreciate everybody. To the next one. Peace. What a deal. What a steal.